What's up guys, welcome back to another video. And last time you guys saw me, I didn't have braces. They hurt. It's been like a couple days since I've had them. After this I'll have straight teeth, and it is kind of hot. As you guys can tell, I'm already kind of sweaty. Hopefully the audio isn't bad. I moved to the backyard because I had some cars moved up to the front. We don't need this blocking some space. So good news, in this package these are the new spark plugs and coils, so we'll get that open real quick. As you guys remember, on the plenum we broke a bolt. Sorry if my voice is kind of like weird, or the way I'm talking is weird. I'm still getting used to talking with these guys, so just bear with me. And my hat, I know it's kind of weird too, but let's not talk about that. So this is the bolt that snapped on the plenum. So all I did was spray some lubricant. It was the stuff I used. I just sprayed it onto the bolt, and since it was kind of sticking out from the bottom, I was just hoping maybe it could come off, and it did. So I just sprayed it on, waited like a minute, and then with some pliers at the bottom of the bolt, since it was kind of sticking out, so I just slowly took it out, and then by hand it just came out. So that's good, got that out. Also got some new hardware. So the new hardware I got is a little different. I got them from Z1 Motorsports. So you have to use a hex socket for this, which on the original bolts they're just regular bolts. And as well with these, they come with some red like custom tops, so they don't look so ugly and I guess plain. So hopefully these work out. They're just a little like slightly modified. So as you guys can see, I already have the plenum off. I just didn't want to repeat that step since in the last video you guys already saw me do that. Let's open up the package and hopefully these turn out good. So this is the first time I've ever ordered spark plugs, I guess. First time I've ever done spark plugs. So I got these from Misfire. It came with NGK coils, 6 all around, with some iridium spark plugs. These are really good quality. I was gonna go with some ruthenium spark plugs, although I found out that ruthenium wears out a little faster than iridium, and it's also just good to use OEM material for your spark plugs, or else some stuff might happen. Also, you guys will need a spark plug gap tool. You're supposed to use a different gap tool for the iridium tipped spark plugs. I just stumbled across one of these at AutoZone. Just get these slapped on because it's freaking hot, and hopefully we can get this started and this misfire fixed. So again, this is the first time I've ordered NGK spark plugs. Sorry for the mess, guys. I plan on cleaning it up back here. What do you think I should do? Should I make it like a garage, like a little at-home garage, or like, I don't know. Tell me what you guys think down below. So here is one of the coils. Says NGK on them. These are pretty cool, not gonna lie. These spark plugs, here's the part number if you guys need it. So let's get this popped open. These should come pre-gapped, and they don't need any grease or any on them, so they look pre-gapped. But just in case, I will gap them myself. These should be at 0.44 millimeters. I think it's millimeters, but depending on what car you're replacing spark plugs on or whatever, the gap will be different. Also, the little table from the front I brought back here, but I kind of bent the gasket for the plenum, but since it's brand new, I don't really care. If it starts leaking, then I will get a replacement, but it looks good to me, so we'll just reuse it. So again, if you guys don't remember me doing this from the last video, or if you guys have never done spark plugs or coils, on the Infinity G35s, the bolts for the Coilpacks are 10 millimeters. So always try to compare your parts. This is the old and this is the new. Look how much better it looks, and it feels like heavier and beefier. It should perform amazing. And save the bolts for the old Coilpacks because the new ones don't come with bolts, so you'll be reusing those. And I forgot to mention, you guys will need a spark plug socket. If you guys can't find one, then maybe you guys can use a 5/8. But this does have like a magnet or like a suction cup at the end of it, so the spark plug won't fall out as you take it out. So if you guys don't have one of these specifically for spark plugs, they might fall out. So guys, I just took it out. Look how worn down that iridium is. Also, this is the part number for the Coilpacks, so if you guys need that, look at the comparison on this. Look at the tip on the new one compared to the old one. It is non-existent. This is a warning, I guess, to check your spark plugs. Probably why the G35 was misfiring, so I'm so happy I got these. So I'm gonna do one by one. I'm gonna pop a coil pack out and then plug in a new spark plug and then just go from there. So this is what I mean by your spark plug socket. It has like a little rubber end, so when you plug it in, it doesn't fall out. Just plop this in, and the torque specs should be 20 foot-pounds or less. I am not gonna do by torque spec because I don't want to like over torque these and have them snap. Focus. I don't want to over torque these and snap, so we're just gonna do it hand tight, or as tight as I could get them, but not snap them. I don't know how I can teach that, or show you guys that. Just be very careful, do your research, find the correct torque specs. Also, don't forget to gap them. And with iridium tips, you kind of want to rub it on top of the probe so it doesn't rub on the iridium material itself. And you just want to slowly turn it until it gets to 0.44. It's tight right there, so I might open it a little bit. So here's the new hardware, guys. How I'm gonna do it is take one out, match it, and then put it back in with one of the red accents. Alright guys, so I got everything torqued down. It'll be like 20 foot-pounds all around. So now I'm just gonna connect the lines, put on the intake, and then turn it on. Now for the intake. Hopefully I accidentally drop it when we were doing the valve cover gaskets. Maybe it's not the mass airflow sensor. Let's just hope it turns on good. Guys, I'm so dumb. I didn't even start recording. I started it and I was like, why isn't it starting? I forgot to connect the throttle body connection. I am so dumb. Alright, part 2. Let's try this again. What's up, guys? Sorry for this look, but I got it started and my phone is like freaking overheating, but it runs really good. I just tried to start it the first time, but I was really excited, so I didn't connect the throttle body connection. I should have checked that. I also didn't connect the PCV valve hose that goes into the top of the throttle body, so we're gonna go for a little drive, see how it feels, and then time for this tranny swap next. Alright guys, so I just had to move the red truck because it was blocking the gate for the back. So look at Dexter, he's excited too. What's up, boy? So we're gonna take it on for a drive, guys. See how this feels. What's up, guys? I am so sorry. I just made it back home from the wash. I'm so tired getting off of work and then getting to work to that and then washing it. I didn't really like go into detail into washing it, but I just wanted it clean because I want to drive it tomorrow. I'm sorry I couldn't record. My phone was just so hot and it wouldn't cool down. I just came home. I apologize. I will do better next time. It's finally done. It's resting over there. It's my sister's car. She's in the way. We got the spark plugs done. I am so happy we were able to figure that out because I thought it was gonna be something else, something majorly wrong, but I'm glad it was an easy fix. So that's another like $300 out of my pocket, but it's for good use. So there was no leaks. I double checked everything. I tightened everything pretty good, even though I didn't tighten it to spec. Don't do what I did, do it correctly. Although if you're living in a backyard garage, or if you're doing it in a backyard garage like me, and you don't have the correct tools and you have what you got, I say do it. Shoot your shot, do what you can. You don't know until you do it. And I guess I just want to say stay positive. You know, I guess this thing was like super broken down. I had no hope, but I was able to bounce back, and I did it, and I got it fixed, and I'm happy. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit a like, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Next video will be the transmission swap. I don't know how long that will take because I'm going on a trip. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys in the next one.